Okay, hi, welcome back. Thanks for clicking on my face. So what I do for this channel is I review events, movies, stuff that's new to Netflix, maybe not new out there in the general world. And today we're going to talk about a Netflix documentary, the Aaron Hernandez story. And when this first came out, first off, this came out in 2020, but when the story came out, back when he was all over the news, I was slightly interested in it. You know, he was on my fantasy football team the year he went to jail. Didn't really get the details of it. I'm in Arizona, nowhere near New England, not a Patriots fan. So I was like, it'd be kind of interesting to see what happens. The director, Gino McDermott, did amazing with this. The way that he edited the tapes and put the story together and rolled it out just left you wanting more, and you were satisfied with what you were getting. You know, he very gently moved you on in the story, and you're like, wait, what did he just say? That's crazy. But really enjoyable. I definitely recommend it. Definitely not for kids, but you know, it's a documentary, so it's the different testimonies from all sides of what happened, and you know, my wife and I both enjoyed it. So fun for anyone who's interested in that kind of thing. It's crazy to look and see the opportunities that Aaron had with people like Tim Tebow around or Tom Brady around, who he could have latched onto them, but he chose really the other side. You know, and that's not a spoiler at all. He chose to live a very different life that it sounds like he had modeled for him. And he didn't make the adjustment. He was kind of raised and shown a certain thing, and he stuck with it. So it's really unfortunate to see that for him, and it's also very unfortunate to see the people that affected around him. So I definitely recommend watching it. It was a little disappointing to see that the coaches and kind of authoritative figures in his life who did or didn't work as mentors, they could have held him to the fire a little bit more when things were starting to get out of hand in his life, when he was 18, 19 years old, and he was starting to mess up. His college coach really could have stepped up and said, you know what, I'm suspending you. You can't play football this year. You know what, we're letting the authorities take you in and prosecute you for this. Because at that point, maybe he could have still came back. Maybe he could have still salvaged his life for his family, and that would have protected lives of others that he affected. But it seemed like his skill was so great on the football field that, you know, people continued to turn their heads, and people continued to let him live above the law. So, you know, why would he think that he couldn't just do whatever he wanted? You know, so it's sad in that aspect. There's really no winners as far as this goes. It's all everyone comes out losing in this. So very interesting story. They did a great job with the details. I feel like they told both sides. Let me know in the comments if you saw it, if you feel like they told both sides, if you enjoyed it, and if you recommended it. So thanks again for tuning in. I'll keep these things coming, and I'll keep them brief. But please subscribe and like below.